Guys, so it's been a Christmas week this week, that's for sure. Let's just say that my weight loss journey has changed a little bit, and there was no way I was going to be able to get through this week. I had like 5 Christmas parties at my place that I had to organise for, and like I said, I don't like to be a monk. I like to think about this sort of stuff. So I've been eating and drinking nice stuff this week. If it's Christmas time, whenever you're watching this, you're probably going to deal with the same thing, so don't feel too bad. Just remember, stay on track, right? Long term. Not going to get any short term gains, and really, without having a long term mentality plan around this sort of stuff, there's no point. Sorry, I'm using a new tripod here. It's catching on the grass. Anyway, so today, what do we have here? As you can see, my makeshift Sheepshaw. It's not looking too healthy, really. It's tipped over. It's too high, right? It's too much of a wind. It's picking up too much of the wind. The timber that I used was old pallets, and basically I moved it 2 or 3 times and it broke. So I ordered some gear, and we're going to do this properly. We're going to make the Justin Rhodes Sheepshaw. Now I'm starting this today. I don't have all the parts. I especially don't have the wheels yet, which is something that's, the final touch. I don't have the mineral buckets. I've got to figure out where in Australia I can, or anywhere really, you can find something like that. I don't think that's going to be too hard. But I'm going to make a start on this today. I'm going to document it. So we're going to start. I'm just going to show you guys what you need. You can find this, by the way, if you subscribe to Abundance Plus, Justin Rhodes' website. They give you the plans. This is where I got the plans. Check him out. Subscribe. I think he does a free trial as well. You can go on there, grab what you need. If you don't like it, you can cancel within 7 days. But definitely go on there and give it a go. There's heaps of really useful and good information on there. Anyway, so basically these are the things you're going to need. 24 2x4s, 3-inch wood screws, get a box, 2-inch wood screws, 1 1/4-inch wood screws, 5 8-foot corrugated sheets for the roof. You're also going to need rubber matting to cover the mineral tubs, plastic mineral feeders, which are the little tubs that you can see under here, 3/4-inch threaded rod cut at 2 foot, and 1 3/8 fence post for handle. I don't have that yet. And 4 3.5-inch bolts, washers, and nuts. Okay? That's what you need. Let's get started. First thing I've got to do is move this Jeep, because we're going to need a decent sized workspace. I'll bring out all the tools. Tools wise, just going to need a power drill with a Phillips head attachment, and I guess a hammer just in case. And it'd be handy to have a circular saw, or even possibly a drop saw, which I've got. I've got both. My father was. I was lucky enough to borrow those from him. I don't actually own one, so let's get started. I'll just move this Jeep. Step 1 is to lay out the outside frame. Basically, I got to cut 4 2x4s into 8-foot pieces and lay them out in a square like this. As quickly as I started, I realized that I don't have a tape measure. I need to see if I can get a tape measure. This should be really easy, right? You go to the hardware store. I can't go to a hardware store in Melbourne. I'm not vaccinated. I'm not allowed to walk into a hardware store. maybe a dollar store. Here it's called Reject Shop. I'm gonna have to go out and see if I can get this done. I'll be back. Okay. Reject Shop comes to the rescue. 3 meters, only needs to go as far as 8 feet. We go by meters here, guys. I don't know what this Imperial shit is, but it's got feet on it too, so beautiful. Got some pencils too, because I realized I didn't really have many of those. Kids always steal them. Let's measure these bad boys up and give them a cut. So you can see I haven't done this for a while. Hasn't cut all the way through. It's only gone about halfway. Four 2x4s cut to 8 foot. Next step is to lay them out like this. Alright, so next step, I need more of those cross beams. All in all, including the edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got to cut 3 more 8 foot and then screw them in using the 4-inch, 3-inch screws, using the 3-inch screws. Which are the biggest ones I got. Cool. I'll cut those and then we'll screw it in. Alright, so next up, I've cut them all. Got to install them 2 foot on center. 2 foot in, 2 foot in, 2 foot, 2 foot, 2 foot, 2 foot, 2 foot. Right. 2 from the edge. Make sense? I'll just measure this out first. Now the instructions say install 2x4s 2 foot on center using 3-inch screws. It's asking for, doesn't say how many. Maybe just the one? I don't know, Justin. You gotta be more specific, man. You know what? I got plenty of screws, so maybe we'll just do 2 at each point. I guess more is better, right? Okay. Just plan for things not, if you don't have the tools, like, just shit's not gonna go right. So These are my equivalent of 3-inch. They're actually 125 mil. But I went and bought the hex head screws. And I don't have a hex head bit for my drill. And anyone who knows me and the industry I work in, admitting that on camera is pretty embarrassing. However, I'm going to give this a go. I'm probably going to give up out of frustration, but I thought I'd just film this anyway just to see. So here we go. I guess, hold on, let me just check how many more hex head screws I got. Okay. They're all hex head. This is where the part of me says just keep going, don't be a pussy. Another part of me says don't be an idiot, just get the bit. But I can't get the bit because I can't go to Bunnings or any other hardware store for that matter. I've got another toolkit inside, let me have a look in there. So I found something. My mate Adam left his toolkit around here. Found this little, I don't know what they call them, little star bits or something. It fits in nicely. It's probably gonna fuck the bit. So Adam, I apologize, I owe you one. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'll put you guys here. I had to sort of move you away from the action a little bit because it's starting to piss down a little bit. But let's see how this works. Next question is, does the drill have enough power? Let's see. She's not happy. She smells alright. I reckon it's going to be a combo of the drill and finishing up